The white lion, a rare and majestic variation of the African lion, Panthera leo, is one of the most legendary and mysterious animals in the world, revered not only for its striking appearance, but also for the deep cultural, spiritual, and symbolic meanings it carries throughout history. Unlike albino animals, the white lion's color comes from a recessive genetic trait known as leucism, which reduces pigmentation and gives its fur a pale golden or near-white shade, while keeping its eyes and skin pigmented. The first recorded sightings of white lions in the wild date back to the early 20th century in the Timbavati region of South Africa, a place forever tied to their legacy, though they had likely existed for many centuries before as sacred animals in the oral traditions of the Shangaan people. According to local legends, the white lion was sent from the heavens as a divine messenger, a symbol of purity, leadership, and balance within the natural world, and its presence was believed to ensure harmony between humans and nature. For generations, the Shangaan and other tribes considered the white lion untouchable, protecting it from harm and associating it with kingship and spiritual strength, to the point that they believed killing such a creature would bring misfortune upon the land. These spiritual beliefs kept white lions shrouded in mystery until Western science took interest in them after they were brought to global attention in the 1970s by naturalist Chris McBride, whose book The White Lions of Timbavati captivated the world. From then on, the white lion became a global icon, admired for its rarity, beauty, and the aura of myth surrounding it. However, the history of the white lion is not only one of reverence, but also of tragedy. Once their existence was publicized, white lions were targeted by trophy hunters, collectors, and zoos eager to exploit their uniqueness. Many were captured from the wild and bred in captivity, often within commercial breeding programs that did not prioritize their conservation, but rather their monetary value as exotic attractions. In some cases, they were even bred for canned hunting, a cruel practice in which lions raised in captivity are released into enclosed areas for wealthy hunters to shoot. The rarity of their gene made them highly sought after, and within a short time, they were nearly eliminated from their natural habitat in Timbavati. By the late 20th century, wild populations of white lions had vanished entirely, existing only in captivity around the world, where they were often inbred to preserve their color, leading to health problems and weakening the genetic diversity crucial for their survival as a species. Despite these challenges, the story of the white lion also carries one of hope and resilience. Conservationists and organizations dedicated to preserving their bloodline, most notably the Global White Lion Protection Trust founded by Linda Tucker, fought tirelessly to reintroduce white lions into their natural habitat and to restore their place in the wild. This initiative was not only ecological but also cultural, as it honored the indigenous traditions that saw white lions as sacred guardians of the land. Reintroduction efforts faced immense obstacles, including resistance from industries profiting from lion breeding and hunting, but small groups of white lions were successfully released back into the protected regions of Timbavati and Kruger National Park. Their survival in the wild has proven that, contrary to some scientific skepticism, white lions are not handicapped by their color and are capable of hunting, mating, and thriving like any other lion, blending into the tall grasses of their habitat despite their lighter coats. These efforts have slowly begun to restore the balance between myth and reality, showing that the white lion can remain not just a captive curiosity, but a living symbol of wilderness. The cultural and spiritual dimensions of white lions continue to be deeply influential. For the indigenous Shangaan people, they are more than animals. They are regarded as messengers of the divine, linked to the stars and the cosmic order. Their rare presence is interpreted as a sign of renewal, guidance, and leadership, carrying lessons about harmony, responsibility, and respect for the natural world. These spiritual interpretations have found resonance even outside Africa, as white lions are often depicted in literature, art, films, and modern symbolism as embodiments of purity, strength, courage, and the struggle for survival. Their luminous coats and regal presence have made them iconic figures in zoos, sanctuaries, and global campaigns for wildlife preservation, inspiring countless individuals to support conservation causes. From a scientific perspective, the white lion also represents a fascinating study of genetics and biodiversity. The leucistic trait that causes their pale coloration is recessive, meaning that both parents must carry the gene for their offspring to be born white. This rarity has made them vulnerable to the risks of inbreeding in captivity, but also emphasizes the importance of genetic diversity in conservation programs. Unlike albino animals, white lions retain normal pigmentation in their eyes and skin, which prevents them from suffering many of the vulnerabilities associated with albinism, such as vision problems or extreme sensitivity to sunlight. Their pale coats, while visually striking, have been observed to blend surprisingly well into the sunlit grasses of the South African savannas, showing that nature has not disadvantaged them despite human assumptions. Yet, the plight of white lions cannot be separated from the larger challenges faced by lions as a whole. Across Africa, lion populations have declined dramatically due to habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, poaching, and the illegal wildlife trade. White lions, with their added rarity, face an even sharper threat, as they are vulnerable to being targeted by trophy hunters and exploited in commercial breeding operations. This has made their conservation not just a matter of preserving a rare genetic trait, but also a fight against the larger forces that threaten lions and predators worldwide. To protect white lions is to protect the broader ecosystems of southern Africa, ensuring that future generations inherit not only the legend of the white lion, but also the living reality of its presence in the wild. Ultimately, the history of the white lion is one of contrasts between myth and science, reverence and exploitation, captivity and freedom, extinction and survival. They stand at the intersection of human imagination and natural wonder, embodying both the fragility of life and the resilience of nature. Their story reminds us of the responsibility we hold toward the creatures with whom we share this planet, especially those whose existence has been entangled with our myths, economies, and moral choices. The white lion is not merely an animal of rare beauty, but a living testament to humanity's ability to either destroy or protect what is extraordinary in the natural world. The survival of the white lion in the wild today, after centuries of near eradication and exploitation, is proof that even the rarest and most fragile wonders of nature can endure when people choose to honor and defend them, ensuring that the shimmering figure of the white lion continues to walk the grasslands of Africa as both a creature of legend and a guardian of life's diversity.